Imagine living in a world where you believe there's never enough. You're constantly feeling like you're running out of time, money, opportunities. Sounds exhausting, right? That's what we call a scarcity mindset. It's like being in a dark room where every resource feels scarce, every opportunity feels like a fleeting shadow, and every possibility feels like a distant dream. This mindset, rooted in fear and insecurity, can keep us stuck, hindering our growth and potential. It's a world where we're always racing against the clock, always hustling, but never truly satisfied. Now imagine a different world, a world where you believe in endless possibilities and opportunities. This is the world of an abundance mindset. It's a sunlit room where opportunities are plentiful, resources are abundant, and the possibilities are endless. In this world, you're not racing against time, you're dancing with it. You're not hustling for survival, you're thriving with purpose. It's a mindset that fuels growth, fosters happiness, and encourages us to reach for the stars. But how do we shift from scarcity to abundance? Let's dive into that. Transitioning to an abundance mindset requires more than just wishful thinking. It needs a fundamental shift in your mental and emotional outlook. Let's consider the essential qualities that lay the groundwork for this transformative mindset. First, there's gratitude. Recognizing and appreciating the good in your life, no matter how small, paves the way for more blessings. It's about acknowledging the wealth you already possess, not just materially, but emotionally and spiritually as well. Next, we have positivity. An abundance mindset thrives on optimism. It's about seeing opportunities where others see obstacles and possibilities where others see limitations. And finally, resilience. Embracing the abundance mindset doesn't mean life will be free of challenges. It means you'll have the resilience to bounce back, learn from your experiences, and continue moving forward. These qualities, gratitude, positivity, and resilience, form the cornerstone of an abundance mindset. Now that we know what we need, let's move on to the practical steps to cultivate an abundance mindset. We've outlined 5 practical steps to help you cultivate an abundance mindset. The first step is embracing gratitude. Gratitude is the appreciation of what is valuable and meaningful to oneself. It's a general state of thankfulness and/or appreciation. The majority of the time, we rush through our days not taking the time to appreciate the simple joys that life has to offer. So make it a point to consciously identify and appreciate these joys. It could be as simple as a warm cup of coffee in the morning, a kind word from a friend, or the beauty of a sunset. By acknowledging and appreciating these things, we start to shift our focus from what we lack to the abundance that's already present in our lives. Secondly, we need to reframe negative thoughts. It's not about ignoring or suppressing negative emotions, that's unhealthy, but it's about changing our perspective on them. For instance, instead of seeing a setback as a disaster, view it as an opportunity for learning and growth. By reframing our negative thoughts, we allow ourselves to find solutions rather than dwelling on problems. Thirdly, visualizing success is vital. Visualization is a powerful tool that can help us attract what we desire in life. If you want to cultivate an abundance mindset, you need to visualize what abundance looks like for you. Imagine living the life you desire, achieving your goals, and being surrounded by positivity. This not only makes your goals seem more achievable, but it also prepares you for success. The fourth step is embracing change. Change is a natural part of life, but many of us resist it because it takes us out of our comfort zones. However, change is often a sign that we're moving forward, that we're making progress. So instead of fearing change, embrace it. It might take you somewhere more beautiful than you could ever have imagined. Finally, practicing self-love is key. An abundance mindset isn't just about material wealth. It's about feeling fulfilled and content in all areas of life. And that starts with loving and respecting oneself. Treat yourself kindly, celebrate your achievements, and forgive yourself for your mistakes. Remember, you're a work in progress, and that's okay. These steps may seem simple, but they can have a profound impact on your mindset. Let's see how we can apply them in our daily lives. Understanding the steps is one thing, but applying them is another. So let's dive into some practical examples of how these steps can be incorporated into your daily life. Imagine starting your day by jotting down 3 things you're grateful for in a gratitude journal. This simple act can shift your focus from what's lacking to the abundance that's already present in your life. Or consider the power of positive affirmations. Let's say you're feeling anxious about a big presentation. Instead of dwelling on your fear, you repeat to yourself, "I am confident, prepared, and capable." This shifts your mindset from a place of fear to one of abundance and capability. Perhaps you're facing a challenging situation at work. Rather than viewing it as a problem, reframe it as an opportunity for growth and learning. As you can see, these practices can easily be incorporated into your daily routine. But what else can you do to maintain an abundance mindset? Maintaining an abundance mindset is a lifelong process. Here are some additional tips that can help you stay on track. First, surround yourself with positivity. It's all about the company you keep. Seek out those who inspire you, who see the world through a lens of abundance, and whose energy lifts you up. Next, set realistic goals. Having an abundance mindset doesn't mean expecting instant results. It's about setting achievable objectives and celebrating your progress along the way. Lastly, commit to continuous learning and growth. Cultivating an abundance mindset is a journey, not a destination. Embrace every opportunity to learn, to evolve, and to grow. Whether it's reading an enlightening book, attending a workshop, or simply being open to new experiences, every step you take is a step towards a more abundant mindset. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, we may face challenges in maintaining an abundance mindset. Let's look at how to overcome them. Adopting an abundance mindset is not without its challenges, but they're not insurmountable. Let's discuss some of the common hurdles you might face. One of the first stumbling blocks can be dealing with setbacks. When things don't go as planned, it's easy to slip back into a scarcity mindset. The key here is to practice resilience. Understand that setbacks are temporary and part of the journey towards growth. Another challenge can be negative influences. If you are surrounded by people who always see the glass as half empty, it can be hard to maintain your abundance mindset. In such cases, seeking out positive influences or support groups can be invaluable. Lastly, mindfulness plays a crucial role. It's about being present and aware of your thoughts and emotions. When you notice yourself slipping into scarcity thinking, take a moment to pause, breathe, and reframe your perspective. Remember, the journey to an abundance mindset is a marathon, not a sprint. Let's quickly recap what we've learned today. We've covered a lot today, so let's quickly recap. We started by understanding the difference between scarcity and abundance mindset. We learned that an abundance mindset is not about having everything, but about believing there's enough for everyone. Then, we delved into the requirements for cultivating this mindset. We learned the importance of gratitude, positive thinking, and resilience. We explored the 5 practical steps to cultivate an abundance mindset, which include practicing gratitude, reframing negative thoughts, visualizing success, surrounding yourself with positive influences, and setting realistic goals. We also saw how these steps can be applied in our daily lives. We discussed additional tips and best practices, and addressed common challenges one might face while adopting this mindset. Remember, it's a journey, and it's okay to stumble along the way. The power to change your mindset, and in turn, your life is in your hands. Embrace the abundance mindset and watch how it transforms your perspective and your life. Now that you're equipped with the knowledge, it's time to put it into action. Start implementing these steps today. Feel free to share your experiences and progress in the comments section. For more insights, check out other videos on personal development. Remember, the journey to abundance begins with a single step. Start today and open your life to endless possibilities.